Ready for a burst of adrenaline? Today we're exploring the 8 fastest motorcycles you can find in 2025. These marvels aren't just about raw speed, they each come with a history that shaped motorcycling culture. Stick around as we count down from number 8 to number 1, where performance meets technological breakthroughs. Let's dive in and fuel your curiosity about the fastest machines on 2 wheels. Number 8. Honda CBR 1000RRR Fireblade SP. Honda's Fireblade line dates back to 1992 when the very first CBR 900RR delivered a potent mix of agility and power that revolutionized sport bikes. Over the decades, it's evolved into a leader-class benchmark. Today's CBR 1000RRR Fireblade SP pushes the envelope further with a race-bred inline-4 engine hitting around 215 horsepower at stratospheric revs. A top-speed electronically capped near 186 miles per hour ensures it holds its own among other heavyweight contenders. Mechanically, this bike is bristled with MotoGP-inspired tech, aerodynamic winglets for extra downforce, advanced riding modes, and Brembo Stylema brakes that bring its fury to a halt with remarkable precision. The chassis geometry is sharpened for track performance but remains street usable, offering a refined balance for corners and straights. Many riders love how Honda retains that trademark ease of handling while delivering eye-watering speed. Historically, the Fireblade's biggest impact was its call for lighter, more responsive superbikes. It proved that high horsepower alone wasn't enough. You needed nimble handling to create the ultimate performance machine. These days, the 2025 version continues that ethos, blending monstrous power with technology that helps even weekend riders handle it confidently. If you crave Honda's signature reliability and a shot of pure racing DNA, this Fireblade SP deserves your attention. Number 7. MV Agusta Brutale 1000RR. Italian craftsmanship meets raw aggression in the MV Agusta Brutale 1000RR. Since MV Agusta's origins in the 1940s, the company has been associated with exotic design and Grand Prix dominance. The Brutale moniker first appeared in the early 2000s, and it quickly gained respect for translating race-inspired engineering into a street fighter format. Fast forward to 2025, and the Brutale 1000RR is a naked beast that pushes boundaries with its inline-4 engine producing roughly 205 horsepower. Its top speed hovers around the electronically limited 186 mph mark, impressive for a machine lacking the aerodynamic fairings of traditional superbikes. You'll notice sculpted lines, premium materials, and an unmistakable MV Agusta flair that merges performance with artful design. Among its standout features are Öhlins electronically adjustable suspension, a sophisticated traction control suite, and a quick shifter that makes gear changes lightning fast. This technology ensures riders can harness its immense power without constantly worrying about losing grip on unpredictable roads. Beyond that, the Brutale 1000RR's presence alone is a conversation starter at any bike meet. Few motorcycles combine that much aggression and elegance in one package. In terms of cultural impact, MV Agusta has always been about exclusivity and style. Owning an MV is a statement. You value both top-tier engineering and the mystique of Italian racing heritage. The Brutale 1000RR continues this legacy, giving riders a head-turning masterpiece that's as formidable in performance as it is stunning to behold. Number 6. BMW S1000RR. BMW Motorrad shook the leader bike world back in 2009 with the original S1000RR. Before that, BMW was often associated with touring and adventure motorcycles. Suddenly, they proved they could dominate in the superbike arena too. The S1000RR quickly earned a reputation for blending high-tech gadgetry with face-melting acceleration, and the 2025 iteration holds firmly to that winning formula. Powering the S1000RR is a 999cc inline-4 generating around 205 horsepower, propelling the bike forward to a top speed nearing 190 miles per hour. This performance is balanced by rider aids such as multiple riding modes, dynamic traction control, and cornering ABS, BMW's hallmark technology that gives riders confidence on tight bends and straightaways alike. On the track or on the street, the S1000RR's feedback is crisp, thanks to its lightweight chassis and advanced electronics. One historical note, the introduction of the S1000RR was a wake-up call to long-standing players like Honda, Yamaha, and Ducati, who realized BMW wasn't just dabbling. It was serious competition in the superbike segment. Since then, the model's frequent updates have cemented its place as a technology leader, ushering in features like shift-cam variable valve timing for smoother torque delivery across the rev range. From a cultural perspective, the S1000RR broke stereotypes about BMW playing it safe. Jokes aside, it's become the go-to bike for riders craving German engineering with an uncompromising track pedigree. The 2025 version continues that legacy, ensuring you can chase apexes with authority and still show off in style during weekend road runs. Number 5. Aprilia RS V4 Factory. Aprilia earned its stripes in World Superbike and Grand Prix racing, accumulating championships that proved the brand's meticulous engineering. The RS V4, launched in 2009, was Aprilia's statement. They could compete in the high displacement category and deliver a machine that put many rivals on notice. Over the years, it's remained a top contender, and the RS V4 Factory for 2025 perpetuates the legend. Underneath the fairings lies a 1099cc V4 engine that pushes around 217 horsepower, designed to scream right up to the red line with minimal vibrations. Its top speed sits near that electronically governed 186 miles per hour, but the magic lies in how the RS V4 Factory's electronics suite balances power delivery. Aprilia's performance ride control offers multiple settings for traction, wheelie control, and engine braking, giving you the freedom to fine-tune aggression or finesse on the track. With a polished chassis, Öhlins suspension, and Brembo brakes, the RS V4 Factory glides through corners at speed, giving seasoned riders a bike that feels race-ready straight from the showroom. Historically, Aprilia's presence in racing, from the 125cc days to the Premier class, has trickled down into every RS V4 iteration. That heritage shapes its cultural standing. Owning an RS V4 is almost like having a slice of Aprilia's trophy cabinet in your garage. On the road, the V4 roar is intoxicating, and the sleek Italian styling turns heads instantly. If you're searching for a superbike with racing DNA that's as thrilling for Sunday rides as it is for track days, the RS V4 Factory stands tall in the fast lane. Number 4. Suzuki Hayabusa. When Suzuki launched the original Hayabusa, GSX 1300R, in 1999, it immediately set records with a top speed surpassing 190 miles per hour, effectively crowning it the fastest production motorcycle of its era. The name Hayabusa, Japanese for peregrine falcon, symbolizes its ability to prey on smaller superbikes. That first-gen legend was so swift that manufacturers soon adopted a gentleman's agreement to limit top speeds, partly because the Hayabusa was changing the industry's conversation around speed. Now in its latest form for 2025, the Hayabusa marries classic design cues with modern refinements. A 1340cc inline-4 engine delivers monstrous mid-range torque, offering effortless pull in practically every gear. Despite the current electronic limit around 185 miles per hour, the bike remains a top contender, especially for riders who love smooth acceleration and long-distance comfort. All the advanced rider aids, cornering ABS, traction control, and selectable ride modes, make taming this beast more manageable than ever. In the context of motorcycle culture, the Hayabusa has long been a symbol of unrestrained speed, inspiring drag racers, customization enthusiasts, and tourers alike. It introduced the concept that you could have hypersport performance without sacrificing a relatively plush ride. The 2025 model continues that tradition, seamlessly blending brute force with modern civility. If you're looking for a piece of motorcycling folklore that still runs with the best, few names are as revered as the Hayabusa. Number 3. Ducati Panigale V4R. Ducati's racing heritage is the stuff of legend, and the Panigale series stands out as a testament to that legacy. First released as the Panigale V-Twin in 2012, it later evolved into the Panigale V4 platform, borrowing heavily from Ducati's MotoGP experience. The R designation indicates a track-focused model with engine refinements, homologated for competition yet still barely street legal. By 2025, the Panigale V4R is pushing north of 240 horsepower when equipped with race exhaust and proper tuning, although its street legal trim sits a bit lower. Top speeds easily breach the 200 miles per hour mark on a racetrack, although practical road limitations keep it reined in. The R version features high-end components, adjustable Öhlins suspension, lightweight wheels, and aerodynamic winglets derived straight from Ducati's GP teams. The electronics package is just as impressive, with traction control, slide control, and engine brake control all dialed in for corner-to-corner aggression. Culturally, Ducati has cultivated an almost cult-like following. Riders often refer to Ducatisti, emphasizing brand loyalty and the emotional pull of that signature Desmodesi roar. The Panigale V4R is not just a bike, it's a status symbol among performance enthusiasts. Its historical impact lies in how it brought Grand Prix innovations directly to consumers, bridging the gap between professional and everyday track riders. Jokes aside, if you've ever wanted to feel like a MotoGP racer on your weekend ride, the Panigale V4R is probably the closest you can get straight off the dealership floor. Precision engineering meets Italian passion in a package that redefines fast. Number 2. Lightning LS218. Electric motorcycles have quickly grown from novelty to formidable competition, and the Lightning LS218 is leading that charge, literally. Launched by Lightning Motorcycle Corps, this superbike made waves when it shattered records at the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb and clocked a mind-boggling 218 mph top speed at the Bonneville Salt Flats. That's how it earned its LS218 name, LS for Lightning Strike and 218 for its verified mile-per-hour record. For 2025, the LS218 has an updated battery system delivering even more efficient energy management, allowing riders to unleash instant torque that's characteristic of electric powertrains. Unlike combustion engines that ramp up torque as revs increase, electric motors provide maximum torque from a standstill, giving you arm-wrenching acceleration that feels almost futuristic. Charging times continue to improve, and with many fast charging options available, range anxiety is less of an issue than it once was. Historically, this bike has proven that electric doesn't mean slow or dull. Its track performance and real-world usability have forced skeptics to reconsider whether electricity could be the future of high-performance motorcycling. In cultural terms, the LS218 is part of a broader shift. Serious riders are beginning to see electrics as genuine contenders for top-speed glory. If you're seeking a silent rocket that turns heads at every green light and breaks preconceptions about e-bikes, the Lightning LS218 more than fits the bill. Number 1. Kawasaki Ninja H2R. No discussion of the fastest modern motorcycles is complete without Kawasaki's supercharged Ninja H2R at the top. Launched in 2015, it immediately stunned the motorcycling world with raw figures, acclaimed 310 horsepower or more with ram air, and a top speed that can exceed 240 mph under the right conditions. Over time, Kawasaki has refined the bike, but its mission remains the same: push boundaries using a factory-installed supercharger. From a technical standpoint, the H2R's inline 4-cylinder engine is mated to a centrifugal supercharger that's purpose-built by Kawasaki's aerospace division. This level of engineering partnership is nearly unheard of in production bikes. Carbon fiber winglets help keep the front end stable as it hurtles down the track, and an advanced electronics suite, traction control, launch control, and a quick shifter, tries to manage the overwhelming power. Make no mistake, the H2R is track-only in many places and not designed for everyday roads. When it debuted, the H2R's cultural impact was immediate. It reignited conversations about just how far manufacturers could go with street bike technology. Even though the H2R is often relegated to closed circuits, it remains an icon, symbolizing the outer limits of two-wheeled speed. For 2025, Kawasaki hasn't let off the gas, keeping the H2R perched as the reigning king of velocity. If you crave bragging rights and have a racetrack or salt flat at your disposal, the H2R stands as the ultimate expression of hyperbike engineering. Thanks for riding along with this countdown of the 8 fastest motorcycles in 2025. Each of these speed demons comes with its own story, technological marvels, and cultural impact. A powerful reminder that motorcycling is as much about passion as performance. Hope you found this video helpful in fueling your next dream bike adventure or just satisfying that need for speed. Jokes aside, if you love awesome two-wheeled content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. See you in the next ride, and stay safe out there.